Today we are going to see if Bar Downski can stay in the NHL here in games 2 and 3 of the preseason. Last episode we got drafted 4th overall in the first round by the Utah Mammoth and played against the Jets in the first preseason of the season. Today we'll be playing games 2 and 3 of the preseason against the Dallas Stars and the Minnesota Wild. So let's see how we do and see if we can stay here up in the NHL instead of being demoted down to the AHL. Let's get into it. So as you can see, our form score was absolutely horrendous last game. We had 4 goals, I think it was, against us when we were actually on the ice. So our form score is actually 0 here, which is not ideal when we need an average of 70 here. So let's get straight into the next preseason game against the Dallas Stars here, and hopefully we'll be able to get a bit more than a 0. We are in Salt Lake City, Utah here. Dallas have already played 2 games. They lost 1 and won 1, so it'll be an interesting game here. And we're on the bench to start. We will sim straight into our first shift here. Although, wouldn't be surprised if we're 4th line or something here. I think we are. But as I say that, Utah with the go-ahead goal early here. Just what we wanted to start this game off. Don't want to give anything up here. And we immediately do. Cole Lind just picks it up and puts it in. Not an ideal start at all. We need to really get into this game more here. We'll play in the middle here. Put it on. Juicy rebound there. We'll try and get one last rush before we jump off the ice here. Play into this space here. Pump the puck around. We'll just sit in front here. And apparently that was enough for a cross-checking penalty. Oh yeah, it was, to be fair. I was trying to net battle a bit there, but apparently causes a penalty. We'll sim through, hopefully. Nothing goes against us here. Luckily not, although they still seem to be on the penalty here. Overall, he's not looking good whatsoever at this current place in time. 24%. Gonna have to get an assist or something to bring us back up here. Got some wheels here. We're through. We'll play it across. What are you doing, 67? Supermaned it. Not sure what his plans were there. Hit the puck up behind the net. We'll play for 1T. He doesn't go for the 1T, but we'll stay in front of here. Shot on. Don't mind that. Our pressure's almost full here as well. And we got the screen, and Vermikla just shoots it from this mid slot, and it just goes straight by the goalie here. Had a couple good shots on net there, and the screen in front was enough to put Ottinger off his game and results in Utah going up 2-1 here. We're on with Clayton Keller here and Cooley. It's a good line to be on. Almost got another shot away here. We'll play in front once more. A shot on, and we pick up the rebound. The juicy rebound off the backboards there. Bar Downski puts it in for his first preseason goal. It's just empty side of the net on the back door. Just ripped off the end boards. Bounces straight onto our stick, and no one's there to pick up the loose puck apart from Bar Downski, and he just puts it into the empty side of the net. Ottinger had absolutely no chance there on that one. And that's just what we wanted. A power play marker. First point in the preseason, and it's put us in a 2-up in a 3-1 game here in the first period. In the last minute of the first period here, 3-1. in a good position here. Jostling behind the net. We'll try and pick this puck up. It's bouncing around. We want to get this out as quick as possible. They've got a lot of pressure on us right now. We'll play this up the wing. We got a bit of a step here. Tried to drag it around the defenseman there. Just think, get on it what we want. And that'll come to the end of the first period. Up 3-1. And we'll sim straight in here. Might have been bumped up to third line here. We were on the first line earlier with our power play. I'm not sure why. As a third, fourth liner currently on this team. But we're not going to argue about it, as we came up with a goal from it as well. We'll play the boards here, might be able to get something going. Bumped back in there. Play into this empty space. Got a bit of a step here. We'll play it across last second. It bounced it off the defenseman onto the Ottinger. Almost snuck 5-hole there. Got a 3-on-2 here with Keller. We'll cut across, try to get a slap shot on. It does come off our defender though. We'll play the 1-2. Plays it behind the back. A dangerous shot from Cooley there. Off the pipe. Multiple opportunities here. We are on full pressure, but they will exit the zone. There's a big hit behind the play there. So we'll play up to Keller. Put on the inside. We got a step here. We'll pull it across. Sliding Ottinger puts the pads up. Stops a for sure goal there. And another one coming the other way. Comes off the pipe. Offensive draw here. We have absolutely no stamina. I'm not sure why we've been put on the ice here. And it wouldn't let me shoot, but I'm poked off the puck. It goes straight to Schmaltz. And he just puts it into the top right-hand corner there. And I get a free assist from the game bugging out. It's much better form than we were the first game against the Jets here. Kraus tries to go fancy with it, loses out. And the huge hit takes out not only the Stars player, but also me, as we come to the end of the second period here. And we are jumping into the third period here. 4-1 game in a much better position than we were against the Jets in the first game, losing 5-1. Basically a complete opposite currently in this game. And we've made an impact on the ice, scoring one and assist on the other. We'll put this on, and it just sneaks 5-hole out of absolutely nowhere. Bar Downski just from the blue line just sends it in. A nothing play. We play it across here. Picked out in front. It's bobbling in the front now. Another shot on, and Johnson just puts it straight in the net. A mess of players out in front, and Dallas answer very quickly here. Played across, picked up by Kroos. We'll play into the middle here. Almost had another shot on net, but just picked off the puck in the last second. It could have been a hat trick here for Bar Downski. And another shot comes from Jamie Benn, and it's put into the top right. And Dallas come up with this one here. Hitting the center ice here. We'll try and bump him off the puck. And again, he puts it into the back of the net. The comeback is really on here for Dallas. Our defense is taking a drastic hitch here. Try and play up the middle here into this empty space. We'll play it back across. It's a dangerous shot. Just goes over the top of the net there. We'll try and keep some energy here. We don't want anything to happen. And a big block in front might be the block of the game, that one. Might have ended up winning us the game here. And as I say that, Lindell just puts another slap shot on. And just like that, we go from a 4-1 game to 5-5 in the last minute of the game. Not at all what we want, and we will be going into an overtime here. And we'll see if we get any time on the ice in this 5-minute overtime here. Probably not a lot. Oh, having said that, we are jumping on literally 13 seconds in here. Obviously, he's liked our play with this line here. And a little 3-on-3 action as we lose possession here. Have to play very defensively. But we come out with the puck. The 2-on-1. We might be able to drive the net here. And we're bumped off the puck, but we stay with it. We'll play it in here. And it's bumped out the zone. We'll stay with it, though. We'll look for a change here. But Drewsy's going in. He might have a step. Puts it on. And we'll look for a change here. We will sim. See if anything's happening in the last couple minutes. And there isn't. We will be going straight into a shootout here. Unlikely that we get a shot here. Ottinger ready. Heiskanen ready to take the first one here. Just going straight in on net. Tried to put it short-sided. Would have gone wide anyway by the looks of things. And Downski's taking the first shot here. Will go wide. A little stagger. Bring it. Try to bring it across onto our forehand. We accidentally backhand shot it, and that won't be ideal for us in the slightest. But again, the Utah goalie is up for it. Heller here. Brings it in. Puts it far side onto the post and in. Goes wide and just beats the right pad of Ottinger up close. Has to score here for Dallas. Back and forehand, it's saved. And Utah win on the shootout. The boys all celebrating here. I had to do a lot of work here throughout the game. 2 goals and an assist, and it still almost lost us the game here. It's a lot better than where we were just last episode. As you can see down there, our form score was 100 in that game, meaning our average is 50, so we're just below where we want to be. We want to be at a 70 here. So this third game here will make quite a difference. And just before we jump into this game, we will go to our activities tab here and see where we are at. We're not too bad. We will spend just a little bit to get us up. We won't go the whole way here, though, as we are fine. Our teammates trust us quite a lot. Our management really liking us, and our brand is very high up there. We are away here against Minnesota, and we're jumping out a minute 27 in here. Probably being jumped up to second line here, which is good for us. In terms of minutes, we'll more likely get a better form score. We've got a bit of a step here on the left-hand side. We'll stagger it. Backhand on. Dangerous rebound. And a pound number 18 into the boards there. And another hit against the boards there. 2 hits early in this game. Smoltz going up the right-hand side. We'll play into the middle here. Put a shot on. Off the defender. Goes on net, though. We'll pick the puck up behind the net. Play it into the slot. Dangerous, but he's knocked off the puck. We'll play across here onto Faber. Beautiful hip check. We will try and get a last shot on as we're knocked off the puck. And we'll go for a line change as it's in their end. And not what we want, but it isn't while we're on the ice. So it's not too bad here, as we do want to get this out of the zone, though. Play up the right-hand side here. He's beaten to it. We'll play this man, though. And a big hit onto him in the corner here. And that will do us here for the end of the first. Down 1-0 against Minnesota. Looks like it's being confirmed that we're up to second line here, jumping out. And we'll play it out to Cruz, who has a bit of a step. A shot on, it goes into the corner. Don't mind that look. Ow. Got a bit of an empty lane here. We'll try and play it across. Put it in front. A beautiful feed there. We will be jumping out on the power play here. We had a good power play here in the last game. So we do want to try and get something going. Try and get a bit of life into the team here. 1:02 left of the power play here. We will be on for the majority of it, if not all. And we come up with it here, play into this empty space. And we do enough in the blue paint for Keller to just snipe it short side. This line really putting in the shift here. That will do great for our form score as we get another assist going into the third period here. Down 1. We will have to come up with this puck now to get us back on the attack though, because that was not what we wanted. We'll play out wide here. We take the hit but get it back in the zone. Plays across to the man. We're in close here, and we should put it on goal, and it sneaks through. Hopefully, Minnesota don't score now while we're off the ice. With all the work we have done, and I've jinxed it. Do want to try and do all we can here to make this a tied game. Why every time do I start saying something? Do we go down a goal? Hold on, put a nice shot in there. Don't mind that as a chance there. Bit of a late hit on that board there. We don't want to get another. And Eriksson just puts it short side. Can we please get Thornton off the ice here? He's led in 6 goals. And we will be going down 6-3 here, unless anything happens in the last minute 11 here. We will watch it out. A shot on and another goal from Rossi. We came all the way back down 3 to tie it up. Doing all the work, a goal, an assist, and on the ice drawing a power play goal. And we just can't get anything going. And we will lose 7-3. 1 goal and an assist just wasn't enough here. Our offense was good. Our defense and team play just wasn't quite up to par. Do get a PK up from losing it last game. Our plus minus does end up with a 0. A goal and assist just wasn't enough here. A form score just wasn't quite there. Okay. Okay. Okay, so our form score may not have been quite up to par. We were on a 76, I believe it was. 66, sorry. But apparently it was just enough to keep the eyes on us. We had 5 points through 3 games, so almost 2 points a game here was enough to keep us clearly on the squad going into the 4th and 5th game of the preseason. Thanks, coach. I'll continue putting in the effort, which does help our health as well. Doesn't do anything to our primary line. Yeah, as you can see, just did not quite get the form score there. Just a little bit off. Our first game just was not enough for us getting a 0. Literally anything would have done there. And we will sim up to the next preseason game in case there is any conversations. Here we go. We got another one with the coach here. Yes. Our speed is horrendous. That will definitely need helping. I'm ready to impress. Watch me finish strong and stand out. I'll focus on what the team needs, ready to give my best and improve. Rely on me. I'll dig deep and show the full range of what I can do. We need a form score of 75 or 80. Need to get hits, get shots on goal. 10 shots on goal was really easy for us. We had like 23, as you can see. Yeah, we've already done it. So we're sorted. All we have to do now is get our form score up to 80 now, which we're in a decent spot here. We just need to keep it going. But that will do it there today. We have got the Blues and the Blackhawks. So we'll be playing Bedard in Game 5. Then we've also been added an additional 2 preseason games of the Avalanche and the Preds. So we will look into doing that all next episode. But we'll leave it here today. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Tell all your friends. Next episode, as I said, we'll be playing against the Blues and Chicago Bedards. And yeah, we'll see if we can stay in the NHL here. But with that being said, I will see you all later. Peace.